How you doing, everyone? We're back. Hope everyone is well. A bit of an apology from me, as per yesterday. I was supposed to stream Forza. I just couldn't do it. I got back sort of later than what I should have done. My head was in bits. I had a banging headache, and yeah, I literally went to bed as soon as I got home, and then sort of had something to eat after about an hour of being in bed, and then yeah, went back to bed and didn't get up till the next day about 7:30 in the morning. So yeah, not very productive. But yeah, as I said, I apologise if anyone wanted to be on and doing Forza. I think I'm gonna have to do going forward, because obviously, well, I think most of you know now that I dog show. I show dogs. It's my other hobby. So I think going forward, we're going to have to play it by ear for a Saturday, because 9 times out of 10, these shows usually are at the weekend. So, but just sort of unfortunate this weekend, I've had a show Saturday and I've had a show today as well. So, as I said, I think obviously the Friday isn't going to change. As far as the 5 race mini championship, the Saturday, as I said, we're just gonna have to play it by ear. If I can stream, I will. If I can't, it means obviously I've come back late, or I'm just, yeah, it's taken a lot out of me or whatever. So Sunday, obviously, we should be fine. So yeah, we're obviously here now. We'll do yeah, the HotLap thing. Hang on, I haven't even seen Tips has messaged. Evening, Tips, how are you, mate? Yeah, so I've got box up, right, it's fine. I'm just a little bit all, I've done a little bit of homework. Yeah, thank you, MC. That's, yeah, I was going to put a thing up, but like I said, I like drove. It took about an hour and a half to drive back, and I was literally like, I don't know how I got home. To be fair, it was hurting that much. It was like making me feel sick. So Blue, how you doing? But yeah, as I said, it is what it is. I think we're just gonna have to play it by ear on a Saturday. Like I said, if I'm back in time or I'm up to doing it, I will stream. If not, then yeah, I'm just gonna need that time off. Right, so tonight, obviously I've seen a couple of you guys have been in and done your laps, or done some laps. Obviously you can do as many laps as you want over the 7-day period. Tonight we're going to jump in, and I'm just going to try and, obviously, because I'm not involved in the HotLap challenge, I specifically ruled myself out, because I don't think it's fair. It's just going to be you guys that jump in. But what I'm going to do is every Sunday, whatever track it is, I'm going to jump on. I'm going to do a bit of homework, have a look what the quicker cars. At the minute, the McLaren Evo is leading. There's 2 guys at the minute who are in the 46s. I think the 46.9 is the quickest time. I obviously don't know the sort of rest of it. 46.9 whatever. So them 2 guys are very close, and I'm sure both of them are in the McLaren. So what we're going to do tonight is, the aim of it is for, say, that the slower guys, or the guys that are having issues with finding more time, I'm going to come on and I'm going to run, say tonight I'm going to run the M4 and I'm going to run the McLaren. What I've done is I've had a look for a tune on, say, YouTube that's ready available. I can't, in theory, put out a Go setup or a Coach Dave, because like I said, they're paid for tunes. It's not really the done thing. I don't want to get a slap on the wrist, so to speak. Evening, Tom. So what I've done is I've found a nice shirt. Yeah, I had to wear the shirt tonight. That was an absolutely cracking game. I expected to lose. I expected if we'd have got to penalties, it would have been sort of like a good result. But to win it at the end, it was, yeah, really good game. But yeah, as I said, the tune I've got for the M4, if anyone's running the M4 and they want to copy it, they can. I'll go through the tune or just run through it, so obviously guys can run back the stream or whatever, or clip it or whatever, because as I said, it is a YouTube stream. I found it on YouTube. Not too sure how good it is. We'll find out. And then yeah, we'll jump then into the McLaren. Skino, how you doing? Yeah, we'll jump into the McLaren. And again, I've got a setup that I found on YouTube that, again, you guys, if you're struggling, you can obviously try out yourself. And then we'll possibly jump into the Lambo, because obviously I know the Lambo, but that'll probably be with a Go setup, which again I can't really broadcast because it's not really on to do that. And yeah, like I said, just if it gives you guys help, if you're sort of missing braking zones, or you don't know what gear to take, or whatever, and it helps you in that way, great. That's what I'm here for tonight. And like I said, just gives me some laps to do as well, even though, like I says, I'm not involved with it. So I've seen, as I said, there's been a few of you that have done some laps. I know Skino has just jumped into the chat, been in the KTM and not done a bad time. So, but as I said, yeah, the leading times, there's two, are in the 46, or 46.9 are the two leading times. So, but like I said, you've got till next Friday anyway, so you've got nearly the whole week to jump back in. So, Sean, how you doing, mate? Yeah, but let's get into it. So, as I said, I nicked this, or found this on YouTube, so it's a readily available tune. I have no clue if it's going to be any good. As I said, I've got tunes here, but these are all old. I haven't run the M4 for quite some time. So, the KT, yeah, I noticed that, Skino, but were you running a proper paid tune? Because I know that I think with a proper setup, you can get some really good time out of it. I've just run it with a stock aggressive and still managed to sort of do some decent laps. So again, another car that's pretty good round the KTM or any GT2, to be fair. So I think if you want to be competitive, you're just gonna have to find out what the quickest car is at a specific track and maybe just stick to that. So, but yeah, what we got? So HotLap, as I said, we're just going to run through. I'm going to have to get the tyres up as always, get them into the sweet spot, and then we'll sort of start hammering the laps. Like I said, don't know with a TC and that, because I said I haven't run the Beamer for a while. I always put it on brake pads 4, just gives you a little bit extra bite. Obviously they don't last a massive length of time, but for a couple of quick laps, hot laps, I think, yeah, running pads 4 will probably just give you a slight edge in braking. You're right, doing some practice on Zolder. I think have we got Zolder coming up in the hot lap? I think we have in one of the weeks. I'm sure we have. But yeah, not 100% sure. Yeah, crack on, Skinner. Like I said, anyone who can jump in while I'm streaming, it's entirely up to you. You know what I mean? Just, yeah, get everyone together. So, yeah, brake pads 4. Obviously, I've just changed this as of the tune. Same with them and same with that. The only thing I've done is I've upped the front brake duct to 3 because 2, I think, is too closed off for a 22 degree ambient and a 29 degree track. So, but that's the tune there. Like I said, I don't know if it's any good. We'll find out. And as I said, anyone that wants to copy it, by all means, if you're running the M4. So what we'll do is we'll put, fuel wise, it's not going to be too bad, so we'll put 20 litres in for now. We'll get the tyres up into a good window. As I said, I don't know about TC. Obviously the Lambo and the McLaren, you can have a bit of a trick with the TC, where for the first chicane, drop it to 1 and get a good exit out of there and just propel the car a little bit and then just whack it up to 2. There's sort of, yeah, you can try that trick around here as well. Just gives you a little bit extra sort of oomph at the corners. Obviously you do have to be careful, because if you plant it too early, you could spin the car or lose the back end. So well, this is going to be fun. So it's not been in, well, we did do brands, didn't we? I think on Friday in this, and it felt actually okay, but not too sure. I mean, I'm trying to think on the sort of the hot lap times, and I'm not too sure if the Beamer was like the daddy before obviously they done the BOP again. I'm just thinking 5 TC might be a bit too much. I mean, like I said, we'll see. We'll get the tyres up. That's our main goal at the minute. Get your tyres up. Once you've got your tyre pressures, because obviously the track temperature and that, and the ambience, not going to change. Or if it does, it will change for like well early for that. So it feels pretty planted, you know. Whether it's any good quick, I don't know. Like I said, we'll find out together. Yeah, like I say, just getting used to it again. Yeah, that's it. If you've not been in here before, you're going in a new car, then yeah, you're going to have to do the same. Get in, get your tune set, and then yeah, go and do a few laps, get your tyres up, so they're in that optimum window. Then you're sorted, then you can start sort of tweaking with your tune, or just going out there and just trying to extract the maximum out of the car. I'll tell you what, if that was any other car, if it was a tram lined in that little gully, it would have, the car would have went. This just seemed to, yeah, a bit like brands, you can correct it. Too much or too low. Down at second, shouldn't have done. It just feels so pedestrian though. Like I said, I'm not sure about TC5. I'm gonna, actually I've already got that set, so I'm gonna go to 3. Look at that. You could probably brake after the 150, you know, that was a little bit early, I think, on the brakes. Yeah, tyres, they're nowhere, so we're probably going to have to come in and sort them out. Rear left is probably spot on. The rights aren't. Front right especially. Yeah, we can brake so late. Shocked. But as I said, yeah, time will tell with the tune. I mean, this isn't a bad lap. I could probably say a couple of attempts in the first chicane, probably lost maybe a little bit through here. I mean, once we get up to speed, once we get the sort of tyre pressures dialed in, start doing some laps. I'll try and do a bit of a commentary if I can, how I take the corner, what gear, where to brake. Oh, distortion again with the sound. I don't know if it was in game or in my headphones. Whoa, okay, too early on the yeah, definitely haven't got the grip. What's that, 48, 40, yeah, 48, no 48. Yeah, the tyres are nowhere. 6, 10. So I ran them off to about 40 or 27.0, 27.1. Is where I usually have them. Right, so I'm another set of tyres on. We're going to put the fuel down just to obviously, yeah, less weight in the car. We'll go with 15 this time. And obviously over the course of the lap, you're going to find out pretty much how many laps you can do on what fuel. So obviously, yeah, the less fuel. If you can get on a lap and you've got pretty much only 1 lap's worth of fuel, obviously you are going to be at your optimum. You're going to be at your lightest for the lap, and it will equate to a little bit of time off the lap. But yeah, definitely I was braking a bit early, to be fair. And I'm going to put it TC2 as well, because I still think 3's too much. I really do. I mean, you haven't got really many corners or anything like that round Monza, so you can get away with a low TC. Yeah, I need the tyres up, that extra grip. Yeah, it's trying to push, get the maximum speed out of the corner or carrying it in. Aim the game here because of the straights. It's a little bit twitchy, but she's manageable, the TC2. Evening, how you doing? Yeah, get these tyres up. Right, let's see, shall we? I said if I have to bung it down to TC1, we can always try that trick into the first chicane and then back up to 2. Just overshot it slightly. Trying to get on the power as early as possible while the car's straight. It was a little bit messy through there, I think. Well, that was lovely through there. My time from the wife. Yeah, by all means, you can jump in. Not a problem. So we've got 2 laps, you say. It's flashing me, but tell you what, it's using quite a bit of fuel, 3.3. You dare go off. Dirty that lap. Right, tyres are pretty much spot on for where I want them. Maybe up them a little bit, 1 or 2. It's going down a little bit the front. Not sure if this is going to be any good. 48.3, it's not bad. I think there's definitely a high 47 in it then. Lose a lot of that now. It's 3 temps up. Lose a little bit, not a massive amount though. I said, just trying to get used to what gears to go into and try second. Left it a little bit narrow. Steering for me it doesn't seem sharp. Better through there, gained slight bit of time. And there, gained a bit as well. We lost a couple of temps. We should be about half a second up really. So what, a mid 47? Definitely possible. Yeah, a bit wild through there, definitely. Yeah, I think on my limit, a mid 47 is possible. I mean, we could always tweak this tune. We could always just knock off because it's running wing 2, which I'm quite surprised at. I always thought a Monza tune you run 0. Just wants to kick out on TC2. Maybe not the right TC to go with. Bit better. We lost a lot of time though in the last chicane. Trying to remember when to change gear and stuff. Done it that time. Definitely not as planted. Let's see what we can do. We're on 13, so let's put up 13.9. Stayed a bit of a sharper turning. I don't know if two's... We'll go 3. We'll put down another lap of fuel. Not really much we can do there. So I don't know if I run... We'll run 0 wing. We'll just see. See what's what. Give it a go. Right. As I said, in theory, the tyres are fine, so we've got the tyres sorted. It's just trying to dial in a few things. Obviously, I'm not the biggest of doing a setup. I think you all know that by now. I can't really tune the car properly. So I know a few little things. Yeah, I think 3 might be slightly better. Just think I can gain more in that first chicane. Yeah, a lot more time there. So I definitely think, yeah, 47.5 is possible. Whoa, steady. Still very slidey though. Don't know if it's just the beam away, I don't know, but obviously I know the tyres are not up to temperature yet. Maybe that TC5 wasn't a bad shout, but I don't know. So I don't know how low you have the BMW TC now. Right, see what if TC3 makes it better out of this chicane. Two temps down. Certainly didn't take that correct then, did I? The problem as well is knocking the rear wing off. The braking's going to be... oh, I was in wrong gear. Still gained time there, but yeah, we have had it in second, not third. We made up that 2 temps though. Problem is, yeah, running less wing, braking zones are going to be slightly different. So on edge now. I mean, we're level with the time, but it just, yeah, definitely not my cup of tea at the minute.
Yellow flag is sector 1.
Quite TC2 for the first chicane, and then Not up, but we're not down either. Oh well, not massively down. 0.7. Bung it back up to TC3. Too early. Right, well too early for that. Just don't think knocking the rear wing off is giving us the confidence. I really don't. Let's go back to wing 2. Like I said, I'm sure I was on, but I hooked up the lap for a sort of 47.5. So you got 3 temps there in the first sector. So maybe, yeah, 47.9. Let's see, what are you in? The Nissan, all right. But yeah, definitely interesting. Right, let me go back to Aero 2. Just give it a bit more stability, I think. Didn't really help with the sort of top speed, so TC3, not sure. Apparently it's been buffed. Well, it'd be interesting to see then, definitely. 3 temps off the go. Ah, okay. So yeah, definitely been sorted out for sure. Right, so 13.9. Right, so we'll leave that. We'll just go and yeah. So I'm not going to spend all day on one car. We will do, like I said. I might. I'm not too sure if I'll bung an older setup just to see, just to see if it makes any difference. I know obviously we're running the sort of, was it 1.9.9.9. Yeah, be interesting to see. I think it's a Coach Dave as well. I'm sure I've got no go setups for the Beamer. Yeah, so I don't know whether to keep it on 3 or that first chicane. Go near that sausage. Stay away from the sausage. Yeah, this feels a little bit better. Just adding that wing. Just made it a little bit more stable. Like I said, we get sort of, yeah, mid 47s. I think that's, yeah, not too bad. Got a sort of YouTube tune. So I'm sort of looking forward to, yeah, seeing one of the McLaren. Like I said, the 2 guys that have done the McLaren time, the quicker times on it, I said, were, yeah, in the McLaren Evo. So I personally think it's the GOAT round here still, but well, I could be wrong. Just think it's sort of an easier car to drive as well. It definitely helps. Your target each round is new PP. To be fair, that's a good thing to, yeah, a good way to look at it, Tips. I think that's sort of partly why I sort of set this up as well, for people to just do the laps. You've sort of got something at the end of it, kind of thing. Yeah, you can then get better on a track. Like you said, yeah, beat your PB, it's a bonus. I do think the best way to, yeah, learn a track is just to hot lap it. As much as I don't tend to like hot lapping. Tracks that I like, I obviously enjoy hot lapping, but
Yellow flag is sector 1.
we are up. Got to go too early on the throttle then, lose all that time. Oh, nice, into the 49s, yeah. That's what I mean, you get there. I think once you've got your, like I said, you get your tyres dialed in for the track temp and stuff. It's just a matter of just doing the laps. And then, yeah, you will, the more laps you've got, the more laps you do, you'll definitely find time. Places that, yeah, you didn't realise you could find time, or you'll take it slightly different or a different gear. Micro SD, what a name. Cheers, buddy. Thank you for the sub. I hope that says Micro SD. I can't see, my bloody vision's gone a bit blurry tonight. Right, come on. Let's knock it down to TC2. Get in there, turn it up, hit the sausage. No, I'm okay. Just don't want to get going on the exit. It really doesn't. Very twitchy. Well, we'll leave it TC2. I think I was going to get any better than that through there, to be fair. I think that was almost perfect. Well, for me anyway. I can't believe we can't even break into the 47s at the minute. The way we were going on that lap before, gaining time, losing time, gaining time. It's through here maybe is where we're going to gain the time. If I can get it through here without ruining it. Yeah, there you go. That's where we lost the time. So we broke into the 47s, that's good. Definitely think there's on my limit a mid. Mid 47, I reckon. Uh-oh. We're still gaining, see? Right, we'll go. What we got? Oh, we haven't got any more fuel left. God damn you. I was going to do a lap with commentary there where I sort of try and brake, and I'll do it quickly. I'll put a bit more fuel in and then go again. Right. Like I said, before we hang up the M4 boots, we'll I'll give it a sort of running commentary. We'll get the tyres up, we'll do the out lap, and then yeah, I'll try and, which will maybe a bit of a nightmare, commentate while I'm driving. I mean, you guys can see anyway if you watch the lap where I'm sort of braking, how I'm taking the curbs or the chicanes, or I still think that as far as I'm aware, what I drove, I think that the McLaren's by far the easiest to get through the last chicane, almost flat out. The Lambo's a little bit, you have to sort of short shift up. And this seems very all over the place, to be fair. See, just... If you're pointing it, if you're not pointing it straight and you put your foot down, even with a higher TC on, it wants to, yeah, go left or right. Right, try and get these tyres up. But yeah, as per the conversation from Friday, just as a sort of side thing, obviously it's not really to do with HotLap challenge, because I presume most of you guys will run either a paid setup or a setup you've done yourself. But I will make the video of safe preset, aggressive preset, and actual paid setup, and see what the time differences are. Possibly do it on Monza or a track I know really well. I mean, I know it's been sort of done, but obviously I think the last time somebody done it was like a year or two ago, I think, the last time I saw a video of that. So be interesting to see with a new update, obviously on the 1.9. so yeah, but I'll hopefully try and get that out through the week. I mean, it shouldn't take me too long to get it put together. Right, here we go. So we're going to brake just after the 150. Take all the way down to first. Try and cut the apex in the inside and the one on the outside, or vice versa. I can't believe we've just made quite a bit of time getting it correct. So I hug the inside here all the way around. I don't let the car float out. I tend to find it's the best way on time. And then the orange little painted bit on the end of the rail or whatever it is, that's when I'm braking again. Again, just before the orange on the right. Turning, try not to get the wheels into the curbing, like the gully as I call it, because it might propel you round. Going braking on the 50, get it turned in, then get on the power. You come on the power too early through here, you're likely either go wide onto the grass, or there's a chance you'll end up unsettling the car and it will spin into the barrier. Can't believe how much I'm up. So yeah, aiming for the man on the right, brake hard. Cut, but don't cut too much because you'll invalidate your lap. Just slight lift off through there, very slight. It does get unsettled, to be fair, through there. It really does. So you have to be careful. Maybe short shift up to fourth, but I usually try to keep it in third. Braking just after the, what was that, 150 I think, or just after that big board. Get on the power just before the man on the inside is where you're best to do it. Across the line for a 47.4, that is pretty epic, to be fair. I can't believe I just commentated on that and we've gone 3 tenths quicker. It's definitely starting to get used to the M4 for sure. I think maybe on its limit, I don't know, maybe another tenth or two is possible. So a low 47 is possible. Let's have a look at the timetable and see. That probably was my quickest lap. No, it wasn't. Okay, only a little bit. So 47.3, maybe a 47.2. It's the first chicane is usually, probably no matter what car you go in, is where you can not so much make or break the lap, but you can gain a lot of time, because it's the way Monza is. It's almost like chicane, or you start finish straight, it's just straight, and then it's chicane, then it's the exit out of that chicane. If you get a good exit, you're gaining time, because technically it's a straight. Yes, it's a bend, but it's a flat out section of the track. Into the next chicane, then you've got a short bit of straight, so it's not that bad if you mess it up. Then round a couple of corners, and then it's another sort of flat out section. So, and then obviously, yeah, the last chicane, and then it's another flat out section, and yeah, so it's imperative you get that drive out the corners. I'm quite impressed with that, to be fair, with a Beamer. I think with maybe possibly a Go setup or something like that, it could go quicker. It just didn't feel great. If I'm honest, it still felt unstable. As I've always said, I like to feel a stable car. As much as fun as I had on Friday with this around brands, you need a stable car to instill confidence in you, to then push it further, push the limits of what you can achieve to get the best lap time. But to be fair, I'm happy with that. So I'll go through the setup again quickly for anyone that wants to try it. Obviously, these tyre presses now are spot on for, well, the way I drive it anyway, for the ambient and the track temperature. So I think the only thing we changed was the cast at a 13.9, just to get a bit more, or a quicker turn in. Obviously TC3, I think we kept it on TC3 all the way through there, because I was trying to commentate on the lap. So then yeah, TC3, won't go TC2. Brake pads 4, 12 litres will get you what, 3 laps, something like that, which is, yeah, once you've got up to speed and you're used to it, then yeah, 3 laps I think is enough, just to come out your out lap and do a couple of hot laps. Not much going on there, to be fair. Steer ratio is probably down to yourself, how far you want to obviously turn your wheel left to right to get the car turned in. And yeah, front brake duct I put up to 3 because it was 2, but with the temperatures it would have just overheated the brakes. And obviously, yeah, we've tried rear wing 0, it didn't seem to work, so I think, yeah, rear wing 2 is fine. But yeah, that's the setup. Like I said, it's on YouTube. Can't remember whose setup it is, which is a bit naughty of me. I should really sort of give a shout out to them. But yeah, it is a unpaid setup. It's a readily available setup, free to use. So yeah, don't feel like it's a paid one or I'm doing anything naughty, because I'm not, because I wouldn't do that kind of thing. But yeah, let's try and have a look what I've got, because I've got some old tunes, you know what I mean. April 2023. Actually, it's probably not even worth trying these. I'll tell you one thing I'm intrigued to do. The last tune was a Q4 CDA, which is a Coach Dave. I just want to have a look at... So yeah, actually, yeah. Okay, rear wing 4. And then level on the ride height on front and rear. Okay. So it must only be like the Evo, McLaren and the Lambo that sort of run next to no wing. So, but anyway, we won't get into that. That's, yeah. That is the M4. So we've managed a 47.4. So we're probably, what are we, half a second off what the top two have done in the server so far. It's only been up Friday. So, but yeah, like I said, if you think you can get the Beamer running quicker, by all means give it a go. Like I said, try that tune I got, or have a look on YouTube to yeah, see if there's different ones, because there might be at the end of the day. Or if you've got the paid tunes, then yeah, let me know how you get on, to be fair, because I'd be intrigued to see if the Go setup would be better, would yield a bit more time. But yeah, right, we're going to jump out and we'll start again. So we'll go with the Macca. We'll give that a go. Obviously, again, I've got another setup I found on YouTube. Tried to go as new as possible, i.e. because of the 1.9. I didn't want a sort of a tune that was 6-7 months old. I think these are about 2-3 months old, which, yeah, isn't as bad. They might not be massively relevant because the game's keeps obviously, yeah, updating. But yeah, like I said, the Beamer one still works. Yes, it feels a little bit sketch, but yeah. Okay, yeah, no worries, Ritz and Flitzer. Yeah, it seems pretty good. It's not as I said, if I was to choose, I wouldn't go in it. Cheers, Rog. Yeah, it's all right. I always knew it was going to be quick around Monza. It always has been, but it just, for me, it doesn't feel planted enough. It's still, especially through the last chicane, it feels very ropey. So I like the way, so they've still got that error, that glitch where you can do a lap time and then jump in and be in a different car, and it says you've done a lap time in that car, which obviously I haven't, which is quite funny. So it'll probably mess up my timing boards and stuff, but oh well, it is what it is. Right, so into the McLaren, let's go. So I said I've saved it yet, the HotLap one. So again, this is available on YouTube. We've got a bit of scope as far as the caster, so we could change that like we did with the Beamer. TC1, maybe try TC. We'll try TC2 to start with. We'll go again 20 litres because we need to get the tyres to the desired temperature. Not really much happening here. And again, I up the front, braked up because of the track temp. See, rear wing 1, and pretty much, I mean, no sort of the ride height. Obviously, it's not a 50-50 split with the ride height, but it is, there's sort of like, it's the lowest it can go on the front and rear. So this is what I'm accustomed to. This is what I'm used to when you come to Monza. So a 10th zone in your best. Nice. Keep going. And yeah, I definitely think you'll crack your PB for sure. Right. So as I said, we're going to have to get the tyres, put them up a little bit. I think they're a little bit low. We'll give it a bit of a boost. But yeah, we'll do what we did with the Beamer. We'll go out tyres first, and then we'll run the setup. If we need to change it, then we will. And yeah, let's see what we can do in this. Like I said, this is the, as far as the guys that have ran, the two guys that are in the 46s, 46.9s, this is the GOAT by the looks of it. This is the car to be in. So we shall see. It'd be interesting to see. Like I said, I will run the Lambo after this. And I'll run a Go setup just to see. Like I said, I haven't looked for a Lambo tune. Don't know whether I go second gear through the first chicane. So gearing's slightly different on this. I've always pretty much gone second gear just to steady the car. what it is with the McLaren, it just feels quicker. Don't know, because of the engine though, the sound of the engine, the Beamer doesn't sound as sort of fruity as this. I think also as well, I know you guys, all of you are running sort of different cars. I think, yeah, find the car that you just get used to. And then just, yeah, just concentrate with just that car. I think then you will find lap time as well. Maybe it's not worth, yeah, chopping and changing, because then you've got to get used to the car as well. Definitely brake a little bit later in this, especially for the Parabolica. Yeah, it just feels straight away, it feels at home in this. I've done so many races in this before I went to the Lambo. Could have braked a little bit later. I think TC2 actually feels okay. He might get away with going 1 just to get a better exit out of that chicane. Like I said, we can try all that once we get the tyres up. Tyres are nowhere at the minute, so that was on the limit there pretty much of braking. If I braked just a slight bit later, that would have been it. Overshot that. Just to see where this lap will be to take us. If we can complete this lap without having an incident or losing too much time, it'd definitely be interesting to see, yeah, where this puts us. To me, it feels quick, but like I said, it could be a placebo effect. I think definitely didn't get around there. Any good? Top of low cards, how you doing, mate? Yeah, let's see where this puts us. Be interesting. It's in the 47s already. That's pretty good considering we've got a tyres are a little bit off. Not sure if it will be. 47. Oh, I tell you what. 47.7 straight out. Just straight out the box. Okay. What a machine. Tyres are nowhere and we're up. Oh God. I think this is the GOAT. Oh no. So changed it to second. Got away with it just. Just wanted to step out on me. I lost a bit of time. That's curve. No, we're okay. Just. You can run a little bit of grass there. You don't lose too much time. But yeah, you don't want to run too much though, because then, yeah, being this a flat out section. Yeah, we definitely didn't get through here as sharp as what we could have done. That was better. Felt better. Was better. We're going to get a cheeky toe. No, we're not. We're out of slipstream from MC. We're gaining time though. Right on the limit of the braking zone there. Don't spin out. 2 temps. So yeah, tyres are absolutely nowhere. I'm quite impressed with this setup straight out the gate, to be fair. Right, let's have a look at the timetable. Actually, it's probably So I don't know whether you take that with a pinch of salt, to be fair, because we've got actually a 47.4, but it's saying we were up 47.5. Okay, so we're on pace, but we haven't really done anything. But obviously, yeah, you can't really look at that because it's from the Beamer. Right, let's have a look. So tyres were way off. Yeah, front was way off. Right, so going to try TC1 into the first chicane. Then, yeah, out the other side. So obviously we're going to run less fuel as well. I'm going to put that down to 15. That's fine. Don't want to change anything on there. That all seems fine. We might change the caster to get a bit of a sharper turn in once we've done a couple of laps, now that we've got the tyres to where they're supposed to be. So yeah, we'll go out. So we might have to map TC1 in. Or we could try and manually change it when we're going down the start-finish straight to start the lap. So we'll see. Yeah, definitely left a tenth or two on the table as we are now, so definitely time in it. Oh, not if I hit the lump, the sausage. I'll get out of the way. So yeah, definitely left maybe a tenth on the table through that section. I just didn't change into the gear. He wanted to spit me out. I think a little bit here as well. I could have been a little bit neater. Last chicane, maybe a tenth or two. I don't know. It felt okay when we did it. So, and obviously we should be able to get the tyres up to where they're supposed to be now. That should just give us a little bit of extra grip. Yeah, I think we're on our limit through there. Gaining a little bit, not a massive amount, so let's see. Right, let's go. I'm gonna go 1. We can change it back to 2 once we've got through the first chicane. Tyres aren't completely up yet. I wanted to slide out on me there. Might go gear or second gear through there. Try second gear. Yeah, a little bit shaky. It's not liking how soft the actual steering, the feel, it's not as heavy, like a heavier wheel, which I suppose the caster I'll mess about with to get a sharper turning. So we'll try, yeah, second gear in the first chicane. We'll leave it on TC2. Well, I suppose actually we could go TC1. Yeah, gaining time through there, so there's a little bit of time through there. I said we'll try TC1 again, but we're going gear 2 this time. Crazy how late you can brake in the McLaren. Right, so we'll go TC1. rid of that actually. Alright. Works. Right, I need to put TC back up to 2, otherwise I ain't going to get through here. Ah, you knob. God damn you. Right, hang on. Eclipse. Thank you, Andy. Right, let me let's go. I want to change the caster because changing the caster I'm finding aids a sharper turning. Obviously you've got to be careful you don't turn it over to rotate your wheel and scrub yourself out, but it also makes it let's go 15.1. It makes a heavier wheel, and I like a heavier wheel. I don't like a soft wheel. I tend to not over rotate when I've got heavier sort of forces through the wheel. Well, there's not really much else we can do. I think TC2 is... Actually, we went TC1, didn't we? With second gear. So that works. 15 is probably where we're at. Nothing else we could do there. We can't change the rear wing. Let's go. Get the tyres up. How you doing, Art? No, we're I'm running a HotLap challenge. It started Friday. Anyone's welcome to join. It's going to last or go over for 12 weeks. We're going to change obviously a track each week, different track, and I'm basically going to show every Sunday, run a few different cars, and with a setup that people can say use if they want to try it out. The setups are from YouTube, so I haven't actually sort of bought a setup and then basically displayed it everywhere, because otherwise I'll get a slap on the wrist. So just really to help, because obviously I'm running the HotLap challenge. I'm not in it as such. It's just you guys that will be running it. But obviously, yeah, the top 3 after the 12 weeks will get a trophy. So just something different to do, something a bit more relaxed for me to stream on a Sunday as well. I've got no sort of set format. We're just going to get in and do some laps, and if it helps people, that's a bonus. That felt so much better through there. Wasn't quicker as such, because I think we went down into second to the start, but right, let's go down TC1. Get rid of that. And remember, gear 2. No. Just put the wheel on the marbles. See if we can knock that 2 temps off. I realised I was in TC2 or TC1. Want to be TC1 around the rest of the lap? Not really. Not finding time. I can't believe we just jumped in and done, yeah, a mid 47. Maybe try this tune for the McLaren. Doesn't actually seem too bad. Because yeah, it's got me into the 47s pretty easily, so I'll try TC2, sod it. Just touch the sand again. What am I doing? Running it out too wide. Yeah, if you rewind the stream, it should come up because I showed the tune. Like I said, it is one I found on YouTube, so yeah, just give it a go. I've tweaked, but not a lot, to be fair. Brake pads 4, just give you a bit of extra bite. That was better through there, so yeah, we're gaining time. So how far will we down? What, 2 or 3 tenths? So still 2 or 3 tenths then left in it. Just trying to hook up the ultimate lap. Right, let's go again. I said run this fuel down, be as light as possible to give you that extra couple of temps. Not bad, that's to correct the car though. Better. It's getting there, time's gaining. Just trying to get through this last bloody chicane. Bad, a little bit sketched, but again we're gaining time, so yeah, 3 temps. See if I can get round here. .47.1, not bad for a YouTube tune. Definitely not bad for a YouTube tune. So Ritz and Flitz has gone quicker than anyone by looks of it, as I said, because there was a 46.9 Ritz did, and Fast Fanatical did a 46.9 as well. So it looks like Ritz and Flitz is now leading the way. Mark, we did I started off in the M4, and again it was another YouTube tune, and I did a 47.4 in the M4, but I didn't like it. It felt, yeah, it's just felt a bit unstable to me. I like a stable car, so I know obviously here most cars are unstable because just, yeah, nature of the track, you don't run a lot of wing because of the straights, but yeah, it just felt a little bit off. But as I said, if you rewind the stream back further, there's a tune there for the M4 as well you could maybe try. give it a go. Right, there's not really much I don't think we can do. Not really. We could change the caster a bit more just to get a slightly better, but I don't think it's going to make a lot of difference. I mean, I think maybe, did we leave a little bit on the table? This is the thing. I don't know if, or it was our best lap overall. Yeah, so we didn't leave anything on the table. That was our best lap. So still have to find technically 3 temps to be where Ritz and Flitzer is. Sorry, 4 temps. the man's going quicker and quicker. What's going on? Let's have a look, see where he's so he's a tenth and a bit quicker in the first, half a tenth in the second. Ah, so the last sector is absolutely mighty. Absolutely mighty. So then that could be down, yeah, to the tune. Yeah, no worries, Mark. Yeah, that'll be, it could be, well, whatever setup he's running. But yeah, absolutely mighty in the last sector. So it'll probably be that chicane. Let's have a look at the track map. So sector 2, yeah, so it's under the bridge. It's the last chicane, then the straight, then the final corner before the start-finish straight. So I must be losing time in that chicane. Just not going, yeah, as quick as well. I think I'm going as quick as I want to go. It just feels a bit unstable again. But, right, let me go. I'll tell you what I have got. Let me save this. And that way I've got the track temps. So let's have a look. So the fastest, so I've got these tunes. These are old though, so I'm not 100% sure if they'll work. They probably won't. They were when different metas and stuff like that. Obviously you can see what I was doing. I managed a 46.0, but that was in a HotLap scenario, not a server sort of HotLap. That was like, yeah, low fuel, everything resets every lap kind of thing. So let's have a look. So I'm not let me have a look. Let me see what one this is. Okay. So again, I've got no issues with showing you this because this was a tune again that I found on YouTube, and I've manipulated it for Monza. Trying to see. Don't know whether I try. Let me try this. What's this? See, I'm sure it's the same. Right, let's have a play, shall we? Just for science sake, so to speak. I just want to see. Obviously, we can't run that, which, yeah, be great if we could. Try and brake pads 1. Not much going on there. What's going on there? What's this? Caster's not where I want it. Like I said, let's see what this is like. This is just for science sake, I think. Just as I said, this is an old tune. It's not. I don't think it's as old as like or pre 1.9. I think it is maybe early 1.9 if I remember. So it might not work, but on the other hand, it might. Let's see. We'll see and see what it feels like. Obviously, again, we'll have to get the tyres up. Whether we stumble upon the meta setup or not. Seems quite planted.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Feels tighter. than that other tune. It really does. See what it's like through here. This would be the sort of make or break. This is where Richard Flitz is gaining all his time. Back to lip. But the tyres aren't completely up yet, so maybe. I don't think the tyres are going to go up, so we might have to go in a lap, see where we're at. Ah, nice one, Richard Flitz. So is it did you create the setup, or? I just don't want to, yeah, I don't want to sort of put in a setup and promote it on YouTube if it's a Go setup or whatnot. I think that was like the latest I could have broke there. Thought I'd overshot it. Tried to send me the other way there. Not the way I wanted to go. Yeah, I think I need to tweak. We did get the tyres up, but one thing I didn't realise was brake ducts 3 at the front, otherwise they're overheat. So 71. See if we leave that where it is. Ah, okay, nice. Definitely get that a go then. I'll try, let me... Check. Yeah, I'll put this in. Let me just see with... Okay, yeah, let me get that up, Let me try with this first. So just out of curiosity more than anything, I think. Make sure I've got everything sorted. I don't know if I'll go brake pads 4, you know. Might go anyway, just for a little bit. But yeah, just for curiosity's sake, I think, with this. Just to see if an old tune will yeah. Quite shocked, actually, in that first chicane. We looked like we gained, but the exit wasn't great. No, it should be in Discord. I don't, like I said, I don't really want to promote it on the stream. If you go to Discord, down at the bottom there should be a section, HotLap info. It should be on. Under that it should say HotLap server password or something like that. Hopefully you can find it. Obviously it will change every week as well. Yeah, no worries, Art. Oh, well, that ruined that then. Oh well. I think we should be okay. I don't think we're going to get anyone in here that's going to sort of mess about and stuff, so... I don't know who that was. I hope I didn't ruin their lap. Hopefully not. It's all good. If I don't have to, I won't promote it on the stream. Just means people can get in the Discord and that, but yeah, it is what it is. I mean, we'll change it every week anyway. I mean, the JB44 will just be for the Friday night racing. So, yeah, no worries. Thank you, buddy. Go, go, go. Losing it. Gain it and then just lose it on the exit. That was better. Yeah, I lost a bit. Get around there. Lost loads. Ugh. Tell you what though, for an old tune, it's still got a bit of, yeah. Can't get through there though. Lance, how you doing? You can jump into the GT4 if you want, or GT2. Right, let's go now that the tyres are pretty much there. I'm gonna go TC1, but in second gear, see if that helps. I said there's not really much else I can do with this setup. Don't want to look at the delta. We're up. That's all that matters. No, we're losing a bit. God damn it. Just so slow through there. Hitting the 46s with this tune, I'd be happy. Just to say that, yeah, it's an old tune, old setup. It still doesn't seem too bad. To be fair, Lance, I don't think you get many laps in. You'd be dodging out of the way of everyone. Right to get my foot in through there. Not bad though, to be fair. I'm shocked. It just, yeah, just needs a little bit extra. Right, okay, so Ritson Flitzer has kindly shared his tune. And he says he's created it himself. And he's even sent me the ones for the tyre pressures. Nice, thank you very much. That's saved a bit of time. So I'll put this in. So again, anyone that wants to try it out is more than welcome. Let's have a look. Excuse my squinting at my other screen. Because, yeah, I can't see much. But yeah, we'll try this out. We'll see if what it feels like. If I can go quicker, I'll obviously give a running commentary on the lap. And then we'll try the Lambo. But that will be probably with a Go setup on that. Because, yeah, I haven't actually looked for a setup on YouTube. So, right, that's fine. Get rid of that. One, okay. Where are we? That one, that one, that one. Stick with that. 378. So I won't really read much into this. Quite a few changes, but as I said, this tune that I was running was an old tune. So Like I says, yeah, pretty old. Right. If anyone's typed anything, excuse me, because I can't read it just yet. I will get to it when I've done this. So I've only got 2 screens. I don't feel the need for 3, so 5, 2, 33, 39. Okay. Right, let's see what the okay, 2. Everything else is fine. So extra wing 64. Okay. I need to get rid of some of these. Change that. Right, let me get rid of that. Let me get my stream back up. Five passwords? Is there 5 passwords? Surely not. Look in. It should be right at the bottom. Server ACC, and it should be HotLap server password, and it'll be there. Right, what we got? Fuel. Fuel's fine. Right, let's go. Let's see. Is that extra wing just going to aid us? Obviously, running TC1 all the way, so this will be interesting. 5 Discord. I don't understand. Are you even in my Discord, Lance? I know you like to hide yourself away on Xbox. Okay, don't know if I go first or second. We'll try a couple of ways. Oh, steady. A little bit slippery. Not the best through there. Get these tyres up and see where she's at. Oh, no. Need the tyres up. My Discord, lads. In my Discord, just Boris Discord. Right, tyres for me aren't. Let's see on the second lap. Keep losing on the exit. Same with that last tune. Strange. Need to maybe take it slightly different through there. Lost massive amounts of time through there. 2 temps. Did you find it, Lance? Yeah, lost 2 temps. I'd say that's going to be a 31. Come through there slightly quicker though, but right, settling. Maybe go second gear. The first chicane. Maybe the turning's a bit too quick for me. Noticed I'm turning in, but it's turning the car in too sharp. Definitely took that quicker. I think it was a 10th down, so tyres might need to be upped a little bit on the front for my liking. So close to a 46. God damn you. Okay, so I'm losing all the time in the first chicane. Holy shit. Pardon my language. That was a massive chunk of time, I just couldn't hold it though. I think this TC1's helping, you know. Definitely a decent tune though. Need this. Oh, lost a bit through there. Just couldn't. Just maybe turned in a bit too eager for that. The inside curb, but yeah, lost again. So there's a 10th on the table. We've got into the 46s, that's fine, but yeah, there's definitely a 10th on the table. We definitely lost time there. We've got no time left in the no fuel left. Yeah, definitely better with the 2 clicks a wing, or well, 1 clicks. You have to run 1 anyway. You can't go 0. So, but yeah, I definitely left a little bit there. So I'm only a 10th down on the final sector and a 0.7 in the first. So time's definitely there. That would have been, yeah, my quickest time. So it won't really... Well, actually, no, it wasn't. Okay, yeah. Holy sh... Okay. So, boom. Okay, 2 temps. Am I reading that right? 2.5 temps. So, yeah. A 46.7 is possible. Definitely with that tune. So, yeah, anyone else running the McLaren, definitely, yeah, give that tune a go. It's one that Richard Flitzer kindly put up, that he's created himself, so that should help people, definitely. So, yeah. Definitely the 2 temps are there. It's just trying to keep it together. I lost in the final chicane and a little bit in the final corner as well, which is a bit infuriating, but we made a 46, so, yeah, that's the main thing. I'm happy with that. So, I think we saved this, didn't we? So we'll save it just in case we've done anything on that. And what we do, right, let's go to Lambo. We'll go to Lambo with... So obviously, I haven't run the Lambo here since the BOP adjustment in the new update, not the actual LFM BOP. Last time I ran the Lambo was with, yeah, the LFM ballast with RPM. So... yeah, definitely give it a go, MC. It feels pretty stable as well. Maybe run TC2. I mean, I should have really tried TC2 just to... because I felt it was a little bit out, so... There goes Boris' tune. No, it's not my tune. It's Ritz and Flitz's tune. Right, so where are we going to go? We'll go with the Lambo for the last car. I think these are sort of the meta cars, possibly. I do think it's the McLaren is probably the quickest round here, I would have thought, but right, let's go. See, people see the password anyway. I'm a bit lazy tonight, aren't I? But the more people we get in, I suppose, to do the laps, the better. End of the day. You use your own tunes, that's why you're slow. Well, yeah, but the thing is, you don't know. I mean, you could be, well, yeah. Maybe, yeah, maybe do a comparison yourself, MC. Do, say, try the McLaren with, say, your setup, and then try, yeah, Ritz and Flitzer setup, and see if it helps you out. You know what I mean? Definitely worth a look at. Right, so let's go. So we're not gonna show this. I don't know whether I go with a race because we're on Optimum. We're on a Sunday, so probably go to race. Yeah, let's go TC2. Definitely not going to have that. I'll have to get the tyres up, but we'll go with 15 anyway. We're going to go for... I'm showing you this, which I shouldn't be, so yeah, I haven't showed you this. Yeah. Right, 360. Yeah, that's fine. That looks good. Let's back to tyres down a little bit. Yeah, let's see what the Lambo can do. As I said, I should have really looked on YouTube as well for a tune, but we've got the tune for the the McLaren and the Beamer. So obviously Beamer was slowest. I don't think I could get any more out of it. I think we were 47.4 in the M4. Obviously the McLaren now with a couple of tune revisions and obviously using other people's tunes, we've managed to whack it into the 46s. Got an M2's wheel tune. I mean, the thing is, there's so much scope that we've got to do with the HotLap challenge. Obviously with this one, you know what I mean, it's just, yeah, any car on the track and just your seat, and then we could sort of run just one specific car. I mean, we could even do an M2 on every track, just see. think that would be easier for me to show the guys that are trying to find time how to sort of drive it or where to position it or what gears. But like I say, yeah, there's so much we can do. It's good. Yeah, we'll get these 12 weeks out of the way, and then yeah, we'll do something different with it. The only problem with this Lambo through there, it just feels so sketch. Sim Racing Pops, I have done. Last year sometime I tried it. I got one of them converter boxes for my wheel and pedals, and I had a PS4 Pro. I was on GT7. To be honest, I enjoyed it. I really did. The online lobbies were a little bit, yeah, chaotic. But no, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the way it drove and everything else. But from my standpoint with the channel, my channel was built on sort of ACC and that. So I didn't get a lot of people tuning in to see me do GT7. I mean, if it comes to PC, which it's been touted to come to PC, I'd definitely give it another go, for sure. Because it's not a bad racing title, to be fair. I did enjoy it, and the graphics and everything else are just, yeah, really good. I mean, I'd prefer it, if I was to pick, I'd prefer it over Forza Motorsport, for sure. Just for the way it drives and the graphical side of it. You still got all the different cars and everything else. So yeah, better made than Forza. Right. So this seems a doddle in this, because it's my go-to car. Don't know whether it's quick, but I remember it isn't. I really had to work at it to get any kind of performance out of it. That's it in the end. It's, I mean, the channel was built on ACC and stuff, and obviously primarily Xbox, so it's just, yeah, it felt sort of a bit of an injustice, sort of, yeah, going over to sort of PlayStation side, where a lot of my subscribers can't do it or haven't done it or don't want to do it. So 48.3, that is so slow. Tyres are iffy. I mean, it's I mean, I have got a PC. I mean, I could just do ACC on PC, but I tend not to. I tend to just, yeah, stick with the console. Because the console sort of gets left by the wayside a little bit. We sort of, console guys haven't got a voice almost. Everyone sort of just, yeah, jumps over to PC. So, and I enjoy console. I enjoy the guys that I race with. Just find it easier as well. It has got that easier part than being on PC. You had it on PC. What do you? Yeah. What do you see the differences between, yeah, PC and PlayStation? I mean, don't get me wrong. ACC has come a long way. Really has. Used to be so bad on console, but yeah, they've really got the bit between their teeth and got it really, really close to PC. But for my sort of comparison, PC is still ahead of it, just for the whole feel through the wheel and stuff. But yeah, very close though. So we're about a second off. I don't know if they've nerfed off the Lambo or what they've done. Let's have a look, see what we can do. You didn't, Lance? No. When's the McMurtry coming out? Is that this month or next month? So I wouldn't mind having a bash at that in Forza. Not too much we can do, you know. Yeah, Sim Racing Pops, if you want to come and join us for this HotLap challenge, you'll be more than welcome. It is open to PS5 and Xbox. This is like week 1. We're running it over the 12 weeks. Yeah, I think that's it. I find it just easier to jump in on console and you just jump in and race kind of thing. I think the only thing I don't like is obviously you can't have the third-party apps, Crew Chief and stuff like that. I don't like that you have to manually put in your setups. That's a pain in the backside compared to PC where you just drop the file into the relevant folder. But I do think, like I said, from my sort of perspective, I do feel that the PC has got a better feel through the wheel. It's just a bit more detailed. The way that it's obviously translating through to your base from PC just seems better than what the console can do. But I mean, on the flip side of that, I did make a video about sort of going to PC, and there is pitfalls with PC. There is issues, say like setting up your graphics side of it, messing about with all them different sliders and stuff like that, and then say if you have a compatibility issue and the game crashes all the time, it's, yeah, at least with console it's pretty much, yeah, plug and play, turn it on and just jump in. Yeah, Crew Chief, yeah, I do, you know, I mean, I still do a little bit on PC, but not as much as I'd like. But again, as I said, because my channel's really built on the sort of console side of things, so I don't mind. I still enjoy it immensely. I know a lot of the guys that are coming on my chat have sort of told me to go and get LMU, Le Mans Ultimate. So I will try that at one stage, maybe next week, and do a stream or a video. So, but I think I'm just sort of hooked to ACC. I always have been ever since it come out. So it's sort of, yeah, my go-to sim. I haven't sort of strayed from that too much. So next update is in update 7, Lance. Thin, thank you, buddy. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Right, what are we going to do? I don't know what we can do to this setup, you know. Not really much we can do. Don't want to change anything. I mean, I always remember it was a struggle. And we will have a look at Ritz and Flitzers now in the Lambo. Let's have a look. Obviously, you have to take these with a pinch of salt, the first one. So, well, these like high 47. So, we could be a 47 too. Strange. You got the DD Extreme. So I've got the CSL DD. I'm not too sure whether it would, well, they probably would work, but I suppose it's worth giving it a go. I have got, is it in my, might be in one of my videos or in my description box. Let me have a look. I'll link it anyway in the chat. I suppose it's worth giving it a go. Let's have a look. I'll have to mute that. La, 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 la. Turn 1, no. New team, no. Where are you? My ACC, no. My wheel settings, there you go. Do we know what track, Lance? Where are you? Yeah, that one. Okay, got it, got it. Got it. So, Finn, if you go here, it's bookmarked. You should be able to skip to the wheel settings. These are the same wheel settings I've ran. Obviously, it's for the 1.8 on ACC, but I've ran them and I'm still running them now, and I've had no issues. So you've got in-game settings, which aren't massive sort of settings anyway. It's not a lot. And then at the end of the video, it's got my wheelbase settings, and as I said, I haven't changed them since I've ran this from the 1.8, because I just, yeah, it's perfect for me. So give it a go. I mean, it might help, it might not. Hopefully it does. But yeah, like I said, as much as I'd love to upgrade my wheel, I wouldn't be allowed to. The missus wouldn't allow it. Yeah, that's it, Sim Racing Pops. That's the problem. It's you're always tinkering because you've got that there to do, whereas on console you don't. It's just, you just have to, if you don't like the graphics, tough shit, you know what I mean? You can't do much about it. But I think the graphics have come a long way on console compared to PC. So, I mean, as much as I know they say PC Master Race and everything else, and in theory it is, if you've got the money and you've got a high-end PC, you can really crank it up and get the graphics looking absolutely fantastic. But it's like, at what cost? You know what I mean? It's, yeah. You don't sort of stare at the scenery, the graphics while you're sort of racing. So yeah, I mean, I had a sort of mid PC before, and then obviously I got into sort of the streaming side more seriously, and I was doing a bit more on PC and endurance races with a team I run with, and I had to upgrade the CPU and stuff because of obviously the streaming, content creating, the processing videos and stuff. So, and it definitely helped with ACC, because I think the biggest thing with ACC is you need a decent CPU, because the more cars you get on the grid, it just absolutely kills your processor. And then obviously then your graphics card then can't run at its sort of optimum, its maximum performance. So, but like I said, mine still isn't, I haven't got like massive spec. It's not a real high-end PC, but like I said, for me it's fine. It does everything I need to do. I can play every sim title on PC fine, and I can also obviously edit videos and everything else. And like I say, it hasn't cost me an arm and a leg, but yeah, I still tend to jump on the console though. I don't think I'd ever get rid of my console. I've always been a console person. Yeah, I mean, when the next batch of next gen come out, I'd probably be one of the first in line to get one of them. So Brands Hatch will be a good addition, to be fair. PC GPU overclocking, yeah, but you can only push so much, Lance, to be fair. I mean, I'm actually not overclocked anything at the minute. I did overclock my CPU, or undervolted it and stuff, and got a slight bit of performance, but it wasn't a massive amount to warrant messing about and everything else. So there's something climbing on me wall. And yeah, the GPU, I haven't even bothered overclocking it. I've just left it. So it's, yeah, it's fine. But I run everything in 1440p on PC. I probably could run at 4K, but I'll be sort of limited on frames. And then if I'm streaming, say, the PC, it just absolutely tank it. So, I mean, 1440p is fine. If you tweak the settings and everything else, you can get it looking as good as, say, well, even if this Xbox is running 4K on ACC, I don't know, but because they have all the variables or whatever it runs at, but it still looks as good, if not, say, better in some instances. But like I said, it is what it is. I'll always have my console. I'll always be a console guy at heart at the end of the day. I think I've said it before with the people that come on my stream. My channel's built around the console and things on it. And I mean, my subs and everything else like me sort of flying the flag for the console side, because, as I said, we do get sort of brushed under the carpet, so to speak, to do with stuff. We're always sort of like not the last people to get it, but obviously, yeah, it takes longer to, yeah. But they've shortened that as well with ACC, which is good. What was it, just over a month to get the GT2 pack when it launched on PC? So yeah, brilliant, absolutely brilliant from them. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, console is simple. Yeah, that's it. I think that's what I like about it. It's, yes, I've got both. I'm in that fortunate position to have both, but I think if I was to choose, see, I suppose it's difficult for me. I think if I was to choose that I don't say stream, I don't do videos and have to, obviously, yeah, render videos, process and everything else, and I don't do none of that, and I just solely race. If I was to pick something that I could just jump in and race and have fun with, I'd pick the console, believe it or not. Because of, I think there's just too many pitfalls with the PC. But obviously in what I do, I need the PC. It's a no-brainer. I can't just be a live streamer and that's it. It's not me. I do like making the odd videos. I do, a lot of my subs find the videos useful. I mean, some videos are crap, I'll be honest. Yeah, some videos make good views, some don't. It's just, I think, the nature of the beast with YouTube. But as I said, I enjoy it, so I've got to have sort of both. But as I said, I think, yeah, looking at the sort of whole GT7, I was watching, I think I was watching, I can't remember who it was on YouTube, but it was only a couple of days ago, and there was something, not an announcement, but something was leaked or something like that, and about games coming to PC from PlayStation, and obviously, yeah, Gran Turismo was one of them. So I think if it comes to PC, well, imagine that the graphical side of GT7 on PS5, imagine how much they could ramp that up on a high-end PC. It looked absolutely phenomenal. For what they do on PlayStation, to get that scale of sort of quality and just the way the cars look and how good it is to get onto a PC, I just, yeah, mouth-watering almost. It would be like absolutely phenomenal. It really would. Yeah, I hope so. I'm still a little bit sceptical, and I've got a bit of stick for it. People saying that it won't be an April Fool and stuff like that. But no, I do hope it comes. I'm not one of them who's, yeah, going to turn around and say, oh, well, yeah, it's going to be an April Fool. It's not going to come. I do hope it comes, and then, yeah, a month later, just over a month later that we get it, it's going to be, yeah, pretty good, to be fair. Definitely interested to see what how it looks. Because, I mean, the last one we've got is on Forza, and it doesn't look too bad on Forza, but, I mean, I think somebody, again, done a comparison between Forza 7 and Forza Motorsport version, and no, was it Forza 7 or Forza 6? And it actually looked better on the earlier game, which was just unbelievable. They just seem to have, with Forza Motorsport, they seem to have populated the track with stuff that is just not relevant. And they've done it with most of the tracks to just fill up the track. And sometimes it just looks out of place. It looks stupid. Bit like, well, it reminds me of Forza Horizon. You know, when you go on Forza Horizon, you go to the main festival part, and there's just all stuff happening, and there's balloons everywhere, and that's what it looks like to me on Forza Motorsport. That's what they've just dumped in. Loads of gazebos, loads of inflatable things and everything else. It just looks off. It really does. Notice TA8 Seneca, okay, and from car passing in 8th, 9th of April, update 7. So no McMurtry in update 7, if I'm reading that correct. Esther, what are you in? Oh, you've jumped back out. What did you jump in? Did you jump in the GT4 or the GT2? I think at the minute the GOAT's the McLaren. It definitely is. Just, yeah, struggling with the Lambo, to be fair. Oh, the KTM. It's a bit of a shit, really, because you've got to do a couple of laps to get them tyres up. I think that's the only issue, but it is pretty quick. I mean, I think was I close to a 47? I think in the KTM, and that was with no setup. So imagine what you could do if you had a proper setup. I think it would go really well. Yeah, 3 laps, God. But the thing is, it's like you're seeing that the aliens doing their times 45s and stuff now in the KTM. So the speed is there for sure. It's just trying to, yeah, hook it up and obviously having a decent setup. Yeah, I wouldn't bother. Sim Racing Pops, definitely not. It is, yeah. It's, don't get me wrong, it's better now than what it was when it first launched, but it's taken how many months to get it to a state where it's, obviously, it took months for them to rectify the replay issue. You couldn't save an online replay. It's like, what the, yeah, how bad is that? That's just unbelievable at the end of the day. And I can't remember the last time a game come out that was that poorly built, that it was just, I mean, you get, say, compare it to Le Mans Ultimate. I know Le Mans Ultimate is only on PC at the minute, and I mean, it'd be great if it comes to Xbox, but they brought it out as a sort of an early release, and within I think even that day that it got released, they were putting updates out. They were sorting little issues out. They were doing this, they were doing that. It was like straight on it. You get Forza Motorsport, I mean, we have to lump it for a couple of weeks with the issues, and then they rectify a few issues, and then as we find out of ACC, they then create other issues that weren't there in the first place. So yeah, it's a bit, yeah, it's just, I think it's wrong from a standpoint of, we pay our money, we expect to have a working game, or a game that's at least what, 90% finished, and I'd say it was what, 60% finished. And then all this horse about built from the ground up, and I mean, so then you're like, oh, well, obviously the tracks have then been rebuilt or built from the ground up, and most of them aren't, and most of them look worse than the older games. So yeah, do they think we're stupid? They think we're, yeah, unless they just brought it out as just an extra thing to get them money, and they had no intention of doing it because they left it for so long. They kept bringing out new Horizons, and I think maybe they've just put the nail in the coffin of Forza, and I think that'll be it. They'll just, the next one will be a Horizon, and there'll be no more sort of motorsport or track-based games. So favourite track on ACC, probably, if I had to pick, Suzuka. I love Suzuka. When you get the first sector right with the twisty section, you just hook it up. I just, yeah, absolutely love Suzuka at the minute. Used to be Silverstone. I used to love Silverstone because you used to get some good times around there. But yeah, Suzuka's definitely my favourite at the minute. Nothing's beating that at the minute. So especially in the Lambo goes well around there. The GT2s go well around there as well. I think the KTM went well around there as well when we raced it the other week. Cyberpunk 2000. They put it off the store. Wow, I didn't realise that. I know it was pretty pretty hard on a PC, wasn't it, Cyberpunk, to run it at any decent sort of frames, and then obviously all your ray tracing and everything else. But see, that's a game I've never sort of, well, I've never played it. I've never sort of been into that. I'm sort of like, say, yeah, more. I like my racing titles. That's pretty much where I'm at the minute. I don't really play anything else. I might have the odd sort of go on a Call of Duty, or I played a sniper game. I can't remember what it was. It wasn't Sniper Elite or anything like that. It was a proper on PC, and it was really, really good. Really good. Some of the shots you were taking from, like, yeah, a couple of miles out and stuff, it was just, yeah, phenomenal. But I think I do that to sort of break up the sort of racing titles. I need something different to play every now and again. But I mean, my go-to, yeah, as I said, is the sim titles, the racing. Just love my racing games. Alton Park, yeah. Oh, I think the thing is, what I find with Alton Park, it's such a tight track, but the GT4s just feel so at home around there. The GT3s, I just think they're a bit too overpowered for Alton because it is a narrow track. But when I've been round there on GT4s on ACC, it just feels right at home. It really does. But yeah, definitely a decent track. I mean, Donington, I like Donington. Donington, yeah. I think the tracks that I can sort of like really extract the maximum out of a car I like, because you just you almost sort of feel on top of the world when you start beating your time or getting a really quick time, and you just throwing the car around with like effortlessly, just with ease. It's, yeah, really, really good. When it released, it looked like the graphics come from PlayStation or Xbox. I don't know, did Xbox ever get Cyberpunk? I don't know if they did they? But yeah, definitely not a game I've sort of, yeah, or even wanted to attempt to play. So yeah, definitely not my cup of tea, but there you go. Right, I think, unless any of you guys want to see me in something else, I think we're sort of done as far as your favourite tracks, Mount Panorama. Yeah, I don't mind it, but I never seem to have a clean race around there. Or when we raced it on a 5-race mini championship, was it not? Well, I don't think it was last Friday. It was Friday before. It might even be a couple of weeks ago. I bloody I I come down the downhill section to the is it the sharp left-hander before you get the downhill straight, and yeah, I just literally the back end just let go. It was like I was like, what the, yeah, and completely wrecked the car. It just doesn't like me. The track does not like me at all. I mean, the KTM, or the GT2 KTM was quite fun round there, to be fair. You definitely couldn't floor it or keep your foot in it round the twisties in the uphill section. You had to lift quite a bit, but it was fun. It really was a fun car. But yeah, not a bad track, but I think because I've not had many is that the ones you like? Or was that the ones, Zolder, Zolder I like. Zandvoort I don't mind. Spa, the Lambo doesn't seem to go that well round Spa, to be fair, so I don't like Spa anymore. Misano I don't like at all. I really don't like Misano. Watkins Glen, love Watkins Glen. Indianapolis, I've got used to it now. So it's not too bad, but I just don't like it. Kota, I absolutely detest Kota. I'm just so, I've got no consistency there at all. Like at one lap I can have a really good lap, and in the next lap I can lose like about 8 tenths to a second. So, and Snetterton I don't mind now. It's not as bad as I think as Alton, as far as say GT4s go better around there. I think the GT3s are definitely at home at Snetterton. They don't seem as too overpowered as say at Alton. But yeah, I used to hate Snetterton at a stage as well, but I think that's when I didn't know the track. So, but yeah, Valencia, I don't, certain cars, Valencia. Lambo don't like me round Valencia. The McLaren does. I can get around Valencia quite well in the McLaren. Not tried the Beamer. Try to think what other tracks. Monza, obviously, I like Monza. I think everyone likes Monza, except for, say, T1 in a public lobby. So, Spain, Barcelona. I like Barca. Yeah, I don't mind Barcelona as a track. What other tracks we got? Kyalami. Kyalami's not too bad. Brands Hatch I like. I think because it's such a short track. Pain in the backside to overtake on, but yeah, decent track. Yeah, Kyalami. Hungaroring. I used to love the Hungaroring. Used to go really well there, but haven't done it that much, to be fair, especially in like competitive racing or say like the RPM season and stuff like that. Hungaro doesn't tend to come up a lot. So Laguna I like. Laguna's, I think that's a bit of a Marmite track for people, Laguna. I think because of the runoff areas and the sausages and stuff like that can catch you out. Imola, I never used to like Imola, but I don't mind it in the Lambo. The Lambo seems to go well run there. We're actually there on Wednesday with GDC. Their round one is Imola, so that'll be interesting. But yeah, I think them keep adding tracks to this. It just sort of refreshes the game. It just makes it better because you've just got more and more tracks that you can do stuff on. When you race championships, seasons, I mean hot lap challenges and everything else, it just makes it a lot better. I think as well, I should have really added with this. I still might do it as a sort of bonus, maybe after the 12 weeks, because hopefully after 12 weeks we will have the Nürburgring actually on, the Nordschleife on console ACC, and I might add it as say a 13th week, but it won't say go, it won't say count for the sort of the 12 weeks that we've done. There'll be no points on offer. It'll just be obviously sort of bragging rights, who can go quickest on a clean up round the Nordschleife. So definitely have to look into that. But yeah, hopefully tonight, hopefully you guys have got found some good information. I've sort of touched on a few things with sort of the 3 cars. Lambo for me, I don't know, just it always seemed to struggle. It seemed to struggle to extract any time, whereas say like the Beamer, we sort of jumped in and we chipped away quite easily, and the McLaren was just it felt the best. It felt you could push it, and you could extracted quite a bit of time out of it. So I mean, I know Skino was in and he tried. I think he quickly sort of got rid of the GTR. That was That was quite fun. So maybe that's not been polished up. But yeah, I mean, we could... What I think of the 296, I liked it when it originally came out on PC. I tried it, and then obviously we got it on console, and it was up there, wasn't it? The 296. It was one of the sort of the meta cars, and then obviously they released the McLaren, the Evo, which then obviously took the status of the meta car. But yeah, I think it's, well, I think as and from like the last couple of weeks, you guys have said that, yeah, the 296 seems very unstable, so to speak, for like especially the sort of online and that. So yeah, do you want me to jump into the Ferrari? I think we'll jump into it and we'll see. Obviously I haven't got a tune, that's the problem. At least I don't think I've got a tune. Let's have a look. I mean, we've got some time left anyway. Like I said, it's just gonna be sort of a childish stream tonight. There's no sort of structure to it, which helps me at the end of the day. Less for sort of me to do or worry about. We just jump in and do laps. So let's go. Right. Like I said, I'm sure I haven't got a tune. I'm not even sure if I've ran this on, in a say a competitive season on console. I know I've ran it on a few laps on PC when it first released, but so this will be interesting. Like I said, so I don't know the come on. I don't know the sort of meta setup for it or anything like that, if there is one. Oh, go away. Pressing the wrong buttons. Yeah, definitely. It was. Definitely was. Right, let's have a look. So, are we... So, ROC Shadows is in the 296. So's Aaron. So it doesn't seem too bad then. A low 48. So he could probably get into the 47s. Let's have a look. So I haven't got a setup. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on, boys. Let's see how old these setups are. A 46.8. But that's, like I said, that's in HotLap mode. That'll probably be like track temperatures are a lot lower. That was June last year. See what the difference is. Again, these are probably, so I don't know if these would have been about the same. Okay, let's, this will be interesting. Is 296 the only car you use on PC? I suppose it, yeah. I think that's what I always used to say, especially if you're new to ACC, you just stick with one car and then you will get used to it and then you can extract the maximum out of it. It's never good sort of chopping and changing frequently cars, I find. You want to sort of stick with the same one. Right, let's... Obviously, if this tune works... so I don't know what... We put this down a bit. Now, when you compare the time on console in single player... What, the 46.8 or... let's go... I said I have no clue what to do on this. Let's go 4. What's happening there? I don't know if it's going to feel wrong or not, but we'll give it a go. Again, anyone wants to use this setup, they can. I'm sure it's a setup I nabbed from somewhere. It's an old setup anyway, so yeah, this will be interesting. It's steer ratios so-so. Turning in too quick for me. I have to change that or get used to it. Yeah, that's the best way. Definitely. I mean, that way you sort of get used to the sim as well as the car at the same time. You have to worry about what car to go in, and the way it's set up, the way it handles different to another car. Yeah, I've got my 900/900. I might change the steer ratio, that might help. It's just a bit turning in a bit too quick for me, or too sharp.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Yeah, it would have been in HotLap mode, Lance. No chance of getting anywhere near a 46.8 in this, I don't think. But let's get the tyres up and let's see where we're at. Give it a go. Brakes aren't too bad. So we just need, yeah, the tyres. So the tyres are a little bit off.
Some severe damage at the front.
And that. Right, okay. Let's go. What's the steer ratio on 15? I don't know whether. Seems. Been going up should make it steer. Yeah, should. Give it a go again. This is the problem. Straight off, it's, yeah, trying to get used to a car that I don't usually drive. Seems a bit better. That's why I always say, yeah, stick with a car you know. Better. Right, let's get these tyres up and see what we can do. We can break into the 47s. Won't be too bad. Not hit the grass. The wheel on the grass. Probably is. That'd be an old one though, so I've no issues with showing that, because it's not really relevant, is it? Yeah, not relevant. If I remember with this, I don't know if they might have nerfed it off, but if I remember with this, you've got to get on the power earlier than what you do in most other cars. Seems a little bit sort of laggy. Definitely don't like it through there, does it? Put it back up to TC5. There. That's in around Monza, yeah. How you doing, you? You jumped in yet? Have you give it a go? Give it a go? I don't mind when it's a track. Yeah, I like going around. Yeah, it definitely feels you've got to get on the gas earlier than normal. If you are going to give it a go, I've tried the M4 and I've tried the McLaren, so there is a setup. Rewind the stream back, there's a setup in there for both. You could probably try. And Ritz and Flitzers kindly gave me his, so which, yeah, managed to get me a 46.9, I think it was. Paul Ricard. Love Paul Ricard. Oh shit. Oh. Rog, what you done? Rog put me off. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. I really do. The notification should come up in a minute. To be fair, my eyes are blurry already. I've had a long weekend. So just before I started streaming, I said to the missus, I was like, fuck it, I can't even see the bloody screen properly. Oh well. I just completely nerfed them tyres. Yeah, I really don't understand why the notification or the thing that it takes that long to come up. Hopefully it will come up. Will it come up with a super? I don't even know if it will. I'm sure I've set it for a super chat or a notification. Loving the little emoji. I'll tell you what, this is being quite problematic, this Ferrari. There it is. That took absolutely ages, you know. Thank you again, Roger, I appreciate it. Oh, somebody's in the barrier. I'll be parked up. Come on, I need to get a lap time so then we can got something to compare it to. Oh my days, what is going on? Oh, god damn you, 296. I'll tell you what it is. I think it's because the Lambo, is it on that side? In the Ferrari, the wheels on the left, I want to say. So then obviously I'm not getting the width of the car, so I'm touching a wheel onto the grass. I've done it before in cars like this, where I'm sitting technically on the wrong side, as I call it. Oh well. Could do some practice at Monza, yeah. It's, yeah, right, we're going to get a time. I think there's some time in it, so we're going to put a time in. It's, yeah, before we go. I just need to be aware of where I'm putting the right side of the car. The thing is, I just want to see where this tune puts me, whether it's worth you guys using it. It feels pretty good. It's not as tight as what I'd like. Maybe we could up the caster a little bit to get a bit of a heavier wheel again. Get a bit of a sharper turn in. The actual steering angle now is perfect. Not too short. Hate a short steering angle. Then again, I hate a long one as well. So yeah, just it has to be just right. Do you reckon it was because of... I don't know what actual car you always use. So is it that you're like me, that you're used to the steering wheel of the car being on the right, so you know where to position it? When you go in the 296, it's on the left. So it's left you sort of wondering, yeah, you're placing the wheel on the grass. Just really weird. The rearview mirror. Ah, okay. That's good to know. So yeah, the people in the 296 can go and check that guy out on YouTube. I think sort of going forward with doing this on every Sunday for every track to do with a HotLap, I just want to do what I think are the sort of meta cars for the people that just want to have the, not so much the better chance of, but say, yeah, getting the quickest lap they can get. Just a problem not running the LFM BOP there's going to be obviously cars that are quicker than others, so use everything but the Ferrari. Yeah, I can't remember what other car did we use when I was doing it. Was it the Bentley? I think it was, because the steering wheel was on the left. I just wasn't used to it. I almost went there, almost touched the grass. Go, go, go. I'll be coming down this last chicane is where I'll probably mess it up again. Just need to say to myself, right, oh, I'm okay, I ain't dirtied it. Yeah, I need to say, right, just stay away from the right. Keep it almost sort of, not in the middle of the track, but Mercedes GT2. I think it's the KTM. It's the quickest around Monza, the GT2s. Going on what people have done. There you go. Around there, don't absolutely nerf the. Don't like that, does it? God. I definitely didn't like that. Yeah, Mercedes. I thought would be the quickest. I reckon it would have been the quickest when it first got released on PC. It was by far the quickest. I think acceleration and top speed, and then they nerfed it off. They leveled everything up. So, but yeah, the KTM, I think people are doing like 45s at Monza in it. 49.2. God, that is absolutely horrendous. That's terrible. That's worse than the Lambo. No. I don't even know if I'd get a 47, you know. I think this tune's a bust, you know. Don't even look at this tune. I thought it felt quite planted, but obviously quite slow. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it wants to kill me, so obviously there's been people saying it's slidey. Just doesn't seem to have the pace. Got the time down. Oh, we got 2 laps worth. We'll do these 2 laps, see where we're at. Why not? No. Okay. You get a 40, okay. I've got to get into the 48s then. Got to. I mean, it's probably the tune. To be fair, I'd probably put the stock aggressive on and go quicker. To me, it doesn't feel too bad, but it's slow. Right, let's try again. Got what? A lap of fuel. Literally braking as late as I can for there. Yeah, I think we've felt that. I'm used to cutting that last chicane a little bit, and yeah, you can't in this. Yeah, definitely don't want to go near them. Oh, we're still up a little bit. This should be that last chicane. Oh, found time. Okay. Oh, too busy watching, looking at your chat, Lance.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Doesn't like me, does it? Does not like me. Right, okay, just for science sake. No clue what to put these on, but So 48.6, yeah. I think, I don't know what Aaron's using, but in a 40, let me have a look. And he got a 47.7, no, it's written. So yeah, 47.9, which is pretty good going then in the 296. What we're going to do, not much. Don't really want TC. So I don't even know what to do on here. Give it a go, see if it feels any better. It'll be funny, innit, if I can go quicker. with the horrible stock aggressive. I do want to try the GT2 after this, but I don't know if I'll have time. Is that a JR tip? It feels a little bit tighter. Turning's a little bit sharp. It's in my Discord. At the bottom of the Discord, it will say, is it HotLap server password? But yeah, it's a different password to the Friday. The chicane's not liking me at all. Steady. Glad to get it out of the way. I don't know what track's next, actually. Oh, is it Nürburgring, I think, next? Yeah, Nürburgring, I'm sure it is next. You should be on my Discord anyway, with the HotLap information. I will try and get the lap times up so far tomorrow, what people have done. I'll try and get what car they're in as well, so it might not work because sometimes the site that I use to get all the information from the files, it messes up what car you're in. So hopefully it'll say. They were picked on one of them wheel spin things online, so... Well, actually, no, sorry. I apologise. I picked the first 3 tracks because they're non-DLC tracks. So people can sort of jump in if they haven't got the DLC, and then it gives them the opportunity to get a DLC. Yeah, I went round there that time. Jeez, look at the actual lap time I've saved. We haven't got Coda, fortunately. I think even if that had come up on that wheel spin, I'd have pulled it off. Oh, there you go. That's a bit better. Stock aggressive, it's better than the other tune. Tyres are a little bit off though, but the TC2, see what happens. Messed it. No, I'm sure it's not. Let me have a look. It's in the Discord. I'll bring it up anyway. Where is it? Information. Right, so we've got Monza, Nürburgring, Brands Hatch, Valencia, Spa, Indianapolis, Alton Park, Suzuka, Paul Ricard, Barcelona, Kyalami and Snetterton. So they're your 12 tracks. Like I said, I picked the first 3, and that was solely for people that haven't got the DLCs and stuff. So obviously if they like it, or they want to sort of carry on, then yeah, they would have to obviously get the DLCs. So yeah, just thought it'd be a bit sort of fairer that way, instead of just going straight off with a DLC track that say maybe people who've just got the game haven't got. So just yeah, a bit easy. And I think Monza's sort of it's a good circuit to sort of jump into to sort of start off with. It's not too difficult, so, or well, I find it's not too difficult. But right, I think that is me. Indy, yeah, not my cup of tea, not my strongest track, but as I said, I'll be doing this every week on a Sunday, trying a few different cars out, a few different tunes if I can get hold of them on YouTube, and then you guys can maybe, yeah, just pinch them off the stream and give them a go as well. And yeah, just sort of gives me a few laps of doing it, but obviously I'm not involved in the HotLap. I'm not, my name won't be on the leaderboard, so it's all about you guys. But yeah, so what I'll do tomorrow is sometime through the day I will get all the server files together that have been created so far. I will put up a list of obviously all the drivers that are putting a lap time, and obviously in your positions that obviously the quickest lap down to the slowest lap, and then I'll do that probably again then on Wednesday, and then obviously Friday I'll try and do it once the HotLap is finished, which will be 7 o'clock Friday evening, and then that'll sort of pave the way for the 5 race mini championship, and then obviously the next round or the week 2 of the HotLap after that. So it's a bit, yeah, we'll get there, we'll get it all sort of, yeah, ironed out and seamlessly going together week after week. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying it. Like I said, it's all new to me, the HotLap. I mean, but as I said, we can do so much more with it. After the 12 weeks, we can just carry on. We can do one specific car class. I mean, there's so much we can do. So yeah, I think it should be fun. So, but yeah, what we're going to do, as I said, I'll do that Monday. I've got to try and do a video of comparisons for, yes, the safe setup, the aggressive setup, and an actual paid setup to see what the actual lap time differences are. Not too sure what track I'll try, and I might even try it on Monza, because for me it's an easy track. It's an easy track for me to extract a good bit of lap time out of, and like I said, just be interesting to see how much difference there are between the three, obviously the in-game 2 tunes and obviously the paid tunes. So see whether it's worth getting a sort of a modified or paid setup. But yeah, like I said, I'll try and get that out sometime through the week. I might stream one of the days, Monday or Tuesday, I don't know. Obviously we are back Wednesday with GDC. I know a couple of you guys, Aaron and MC, have signed up for that as well, so that'll be good. I think the more numbers we can get, the better. Let me have a quick look. I'll tell you how many are signed up or supposedly running on Wednesday. Let's have a look. Is it calendar? It's not calendar. It's not announcement. God, I hate trying to find stuff on here. Right, there you go. So we've got 36 out of 38. How the hell have we got 36 out of 38? I'm not too sure how many they can fit in the server, you know. But to be fair, that's, yeah, that's pretty good. And yeah, that's Imola. So that should be interesting. 8 PM it says quali starts, 20-minute qualifying, 50-minute race, 1 mandatory pit stop. But what they're doing is they are doing different races. I think the next race is 2 times 25 minutes, and then I think we might have a 90-minute and they're doing different, possibly different sort of mandatory pit stops, what we have to do in the pit stops. So I think it should be really fun. I don't see it being a carnage fest like Simplay, so we should be able to sort of keep a lid on our emotions and just have some good racing, hopefully. But yeah, we'll see. I've never raced with them before, and like I said, we'll just see how we get on. There's a couple of guys in there that I have raced, so yeah, they're sort of new, but there's a lot of guys I haven't. So as I said, it's what I like doing. I need to be doing a sort of season racing, competitive racing, just to keep me sort of, yeah, keep me in it. So, but yeah, that'll be Wednesday. Like I said, whether I'll do something Monday or Tuesday, I don't know. Thursday I'll have off. I've got to sort of do stuff with my dog and stuff, obviously to do with it, with my dog showing. And then yeah, we're back Friday for the 5 race mini championship, and yeah, pull the week 1, compile the lap times, see who's top, allocate the points, and then yeah, get week 2 up and running after the 5 race mini championship. As I said about the weekend, Saturday, I might leave Saturday just as a floating day of, if I'm not doing anything dog related, or I can get back early enough and I don't absolutely feel like crap, I'll stream. We'll do something fun, whether it be Forza or something like that. But if I can't, I can't. And then Sunday we'll be back for doing some laps on whatever track we are, whatever week we are on the HotLap challenge. So, but yeah, that's me. I'm gonna go. I'll stop me waffling as always. Yeah, no worries, Tips. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I hope everyone else is enjoying it. It just gets you. I think it'll just get you better at specific tracks as well. What we run, the more laps you do in a sort of competitive environment, always sort of helps you, always sort of spurs you on. Especially if I put the times up and you're within a tenth or two of somebody in front of that you want to beat, you're going to then go back in and you're going to try and find them 2 or 3 tenths or half a second. So definitely well worth it. Hopefully a hint in the title, Gentleman's Driving Club. But yeah, that's me. I'm going to go. Like I said, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for the guys that are subbed. Rog, cheers for the 5 as well. Thank you, buddy. Really do appreciate it. And yeah, we'll be back, if not Monday, Tuesday, or if I can get a video out. If not, we'll definitely be back Wednesday with a new season. And then yeah, onwards and upwards. But yeah, any issues or anything to do with it, server that goes on to do with HotLap or that, let me know in my Discord. We'll try and rectify any issues. I don't see there being any issues. It's been up since Friday, and I think it seems okay. It is recording everyone's times as well, so that'll put your sort of mind at ease. I did download all the files that whatever they are, compiled files from every session before I streamed. That's how I obviously found out who's sort of got the quickest time, even though Ritz and Flitzer has sort of like moved the goalposts a little bit from that. So, but yeah, it is what it is. Like I said, enjoy it. Like I said, it is a bit of fun. I know there's trophies at the end, but it's also a bit of fun at the end of the day. It keeps you sort of, yeah, keeps you in tip-top racing condition, I think. Just keeps you, yeah, on it. But yeah, thank you, Rog. As I said, yeah, everyone else, thank you so much. I'm going to go. I'll stop waffling on. And as I always say, I'll catch you in the next one.
Place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race, every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave, had to find a way to change, had to leave to find my way. Caught up in a daydream, I beat my mind up there almost daily. It's how I pass time, no opinions safely. It's how I understand what I want in this place, see. Cause everybody wanna tell you bad things, what could go wrong, what fame brings. But success is a finicky thing, and if you ain't sure, no, it'll never be. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. Run away, I don't have to plan it. I can go, change my fate, you won't understand it. All alone, that's okay, people I can't stand